Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Michigan's offense will be the first up today. Down to the final 8 now, quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And now the running back's got it again. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Simpson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines Patriots offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Simpson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Good pressure.
By this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab made by the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. And finally bring him down, but what a return. After the takeaway. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Here's a screen pass to the running back. At the second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it's good right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Carr over the middle. It's Fields. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Notre Dame. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Payne. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. See if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The shovel pass complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Carr. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Using his legs. It's low.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At midfield. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the BAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. The shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive FP statement. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Price. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Heading left after the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grinding away with a running game. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Gives it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
It's a run. Running back's got it. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
There's a handoff on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm